Solving trigonometric equations, worksheet 2 solutions. Solve for x in the interval 0 degrees to 360 degrees or 0 to 2 pi. So this is question number 5 from our worksheet 2. So let's solve it. Is 2 sin x tan x plus secant x equals to 5. So let's write down in sine and cosine. So we get what? We get 2 sin x. Tan x can be written as sin x over cos x plus secant is 1 over cos x equals to 5, correct? Now cos x is common denominator. We can multiply both sides by cos x. If we do that, then the cos x will get cancelled from here, it will get cancelled from here, and we get 5 cos x, correct? So while I do that, I'll also multiply sin x and sin x to get sin square x. Sin square x plus 1 equals to 5 cos x, correct? So what we did here, we multiplied both sides by cos x, right? So we did times cos x, both sides, right? So we get this. Now from here, we can write sin square x as 1 minus cos square x. We'll write 1 minus cos square x plus 1. And we can bring 5 on this side. Get minus 5 cos x equals to 0, correct? So here we get 2 minus 2 cos square x plus 1 minus 5 cos x equals to 0, right? Now 2 plus 1, 3, and cos square x and this. So we can write this equation in, we'll change all the signs. Let me first write minus 2 cos square x minus 5 cos x, and 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 3 equals to 0, right? Now that is a quadratic equation, and we can rearrange this quadratic equation and factor it, correct? So let me take all this to the right side and do the rest of the solution. So I'll make this positive, multiply by negative 1 both sides. So we get 2 cos square x plus 5 cos x minus 3 equals to 0, right? Now that is the equation with variable cos x, right? So it can be factored. So we are looking for two numbers whose product is minus 3 times 2. So product is minus 6. And the sum is 5. Sum is plus 5. So the two numbers could be 6 and minus 1, correct? So that is how we will factor it. So we can write this as 2 cos square x, and we'll split 5 as 6 and minus. So we get plus 6x cos x minus cos x minus 3 equals to 0, right? So from here we can factor out 2 cos x. We get 2 cos x times cos x plus 3 minus cos x plus 3 equals to 0. Now cos x plus 3 is common, so we'll factor this out, times 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0, right? So that gives us possibility of couple of answers. So one is that this could be 0, right? So if cos x plus 3 is 0, then if cos x plus 3 equals to 0, that means cos x equals to minus 3. Well, that is not a solution, right? So since you know cos x is, that does not exist, right? So that is not a solution. So that is discarded. Now the other solution is that 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0, right? So we have 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0, and that gives us that cos x is equal to half, right? So that is correct. So within 2 pi we can definitely have cos x is half, correct? Now figure out what are the possible solutions. Now if you see your quadrants, then you know that cos x is positive in quadrant 1 and in quadrant 4. So we are looking for two different answers. And about half if you look into your special triangle, right? So you can look into this triangle 30, 60, 90. If you see 30, 60, 90, where this is 60 degrees, right? And that is 30 degrees. Let me write pi by 6 for those who are doing in radians, 30 degrees, and that's 90 degrees. So we have 1, 2, and square root of 3. Now cos is half, that means the angle is 60 degrees, right? So in this, so one of the solution is 60 degrees, correct? And the other is in this quadrant, you can say minus 60 degrees, right? So you could write answer as plus and minus 60 degrees, right? See, when you see angle in the counterclockwise direction, it's positive. And if you see in clockwise direction, it is negative. So for cos, that is a good way of writing, right? In radians, however, it'll be plus and minus pi by 3, right? Pi by 3 is 60 degrees, right? If you are specifically told to write in the principal angle, right? In that case, if it is in principal angle, then the answer should be written as 60 degrees and 360 minus 60, that is 300 degrees, right? So these become your solution. And in pi, or rather in radians, it should be pi over 3. So you got 3 pi's here and 3 here to make 6, and this is the fifth one, right? So 5 pi by 3 is the solution. So these are the two valid solutions for your equation, right, given to us. Okay, I hope you understand the steps. The main thing here is to write down in terms of a quadratic equation, factor it and equate the factors to 0 to get all the possible answers. Okay, thank you.